Okay, welcome back. Actually, I'm going to tag this to the end of the other video and replace the other battle scene because at the end I got a call on Skype that I needed to go to, and I cut off a lot of a lot of the cutscenes. And this was the last place I had saved before I ran into those cutscenes. So I'm going to have to fight Zierdi again, and make sure first of all that everybody is set to overkill and item usage. Okay, and we're going to pick up the remains here. And I know how to do this now. Amulet, will, which I will actually look at this. Yeah, that is actually better than the Amulet of Armor. But I'm going to make up for it by getting combat expertise up.
Though these demons were unanticipated, your arrival was not. I've seen it burning brightly in my visions for some time. How long did you think you could escape us? You have stolen our shards, defiled them with your touch, and now you will die, Kalakcha!
Okay, the last time I did this, I did it as smoothly as I had ever done it before. Know that I have come here in the hopes that we can reach... Know that I have come here in the hopes that we can reach... It's the innocent idealist voice. Know that I've come here in the hopes that we can reach a peaceful understanding.
Know that you're in no position to demand anything from me. You will answer for your crimes, along with this frail thing that carries the last of the Jero blood.
Taunt, so you're going to tell me without telling... Taunt. Let's see here. I'm ready to face judgment. That will end the conversation. You attacked me first. Thing behind you. You were behind. What is it? What do you want to do with Chandra? We'll go with the taunt. You're going to kill me without telling me... So you're going to kill me without telling me my crimes? That's some justice.
You truly do not know your crimes? Very well. Let me recount them. You have slaughtered many of our people.
Because they came after me.
And you hold in your possession relics sacred to the Githyanki, silver sword of our people. Fragments of it.
Well, that's... I didn't know what that was. You don't sound very certain of yourself.
You put too much importance on your actions and your crime. You have nothing that other thieves have not stolen before. You think there is something special or unique about your crime, or the shards you carry. There is not.
Okay, now I have no bluff skill, so this would be stupid. Peanc has no bluff skill. This would be stupid. So it is as I suspected. This blade is more important to you than anyone knows. Githyanki attacked me first. I'll get to that later. Sounds to me like you are protesting.
You dare to presume to know more than I about this matter? You know nothing of what you have done, nor the importance of what you carry.
Didn't you just tell me it was unimportant? I thought you were going to tell me the extent of my crime, and now you're lying to me?
Zierdi, forgive my words, but I too felt the power from the shards when the Kalakcha entered, and when I gathered the shards you carry.
As did I. This seems a matter greater than us. Our queen should know of it. It has been too long since we have sent word to her of our actions here.
Ignore the words of the criminal. They are deceptions. He seeks to manipulate you as our illithid masters once did. Do not allow it.
Looks like she lost some face. I think we may be able to count on some defections if things turn nasty.
I have recounted your crimes.
I lost the mage
You
armor.
shall stall your punishment no longer.
That is why I do not pre-buff before conversations like this. What do you want with Chandra?
Why, the same thing you want from her. She is the last known descendant of one who stole a silver sword from us.
Why are you looking for his sword after all this time?
Sword! The blade he stole from us was broken. Instead of prying the blade from his hands, we must hunt down the mess of his crime.
How do you expect Chandra to lead you to the silver sword?
Within her thoughts, somewhere is the knowledge I seek. I will leave no memory unturned, no shred of self untouched. And when I have what I need, I shall execute her.
But NwN2 died long ago.
Yes, the lives of humans are all too brief. But their sins are passed to their kin.
No, they're
and
not.
so has NwN's crime passed to his descendant.
No, it hasn't. NwN2 stole one of your silver
You
swords.
already know the answer. The time for your deceptions is over.
Okay.
Now you will face your punishment, Kalaksha. It is why your path brought you here, and why the shards you carry will soon be added to mine.
That thing you're behind. What is it?
It is a door shaped by my people. One that leads to the realms of the Githyanki, and maintained by my will alone.
Your will and all those spiky things that are around you. When you attacked me first, you were the ones
They
to blame.
did so in response to your crime.
No, they
As you
didn't.
carry the shards, so must you carry the guilt as well.
No, that doesn't make sense. Guilt requires intent. I mean, if you had just shown up and said, hey, we're looking for this thing that some guy stole a long time ago, then I would have helped you.
If you were in the astral plane, the Lich Queen would see that you were slowly tortured, killed, and then raised again for countless cycles. Your crime merits many deaths.
Yeah. You aren't the Lich King, so do you really have the authority to carry out my sentence?
Among the Githyanki, none but the Lich Queen have
I should
more
have threatened to kill
authority
the
than
Lich
I. Enough of this. Know that I will hear your pleas and allow you this one last chance to atone for your crime. My offer of mercy is this. I will grant a swift, painless death for you and your companions if you freely hand over the shards you have taken.
That won't work. I don't have a bluff skill to speak of. Interesting, I was about to offer you the same deal. No. I'm not giving up the shards.
Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people? They do not belong to you.
And that
Odd.
was her
I
becoming
have all the
encumbered.
ones you carry, yet it seems you still possess one.
Yes, because slashing a sword in midair helps do everything.
You have a piece of the sword inside of you.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
And I shall remove it from you by force.
Okay. There, no longer encumbered, since I lost the shards, so I was encumbered a little bit. Whoa! There was a definite critical hit there. Da da da. Oh.
My tears right, Boddick. Take that!
About time we got to killing.
Well, buttons and Bob, I will not let you do this!
All right, let's see what they're made of.
Buttons and Bob tools! I will not let you do this!
Take that!
Oh, I must kill you quickly!
You think this is over? You are wrong, Kalakcha. And I hope the pain you have brought here is revisited upon you 1,000-fold. The Lich Queen will know of my fall, yes. But it will be too late. What comes for you will be revenge enough.
We could have resolved this without fighting, but you brought this on
We
yourself.
were never the ones you had to fear. In defying us, you have harmed your own people and everything on your plane. The Githyanki will strike at you no longer. This was the last of our strongholds devoted to the recovery of the shards. There will be no more attacks from my people because it will serve no purpose. You have sealed your fate.
Purpose?
The shards you carry were needed. The shard and you all are needed. Evil wakes, Kalakcha.
Yes.
And in killing me, you now stand alone against what comes.
Well, my options were to die or stand alone against what comes. So either you were standing alone against what comes, or I was. I don't think that's much of a choice.
An ancient enemy comes for you. One that has existed for millennia. You have already felt the effects of his presence, and he will grow stronger with time. This enemy, this king of shadows, if he succeeds in his plans, your civilization will become dust, and all life will be consumed by darkness.
And who is the King of Shadows?
I will see you in death, Kalakcha. I do not think I will have to wait long.
Unfortunately, you probably will, because I'm Drow. And now we're gonna go... Oops. First we're gonna rest, and then we're gonna try to open this chest that is... Oh, it did 1 point of damage to me. And it's locked. We're gonna bash it. Oh, it took 2 blows. Last time it only took one. Nothing broke. Cloak of elven kind and a miscellaneous small object. Cloak of elven kind. Where are the... Oh. She has them.
This is way too much! I can't take all this!
I can't move carrying all this stuff.
Why do I have so many torches? I'm a drow. I don't really need torches. Physical bonus, health bonus, acid and electrical resistance, mental bonuses, and paralysis immunity. Wow. Intelligence bonus is already beaten out by the headband.
Yeah?
Scales of truth. See invisibility.
Oh, yes!
Actually, you can deal with that right now. I don't think we'll need the greatsword. I don't think it'll matter if the greatsword is parted out either.
What's going on?
Okay. Oh, right. Give that to you.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's not really all that useful.
I can't move carrying all this stuff.
I'm sorry.
Let me lead the way. You follow behind.
Finger protection +1. Radiant power. The scales of truth didn't give me anything? Oh, I haven't gotten it yet. Okay. A diamond? That's nice. 2 garnets. That's disappointing. That's really nice.
You follow me, okay?
torches. I do not need torches.
I'm getting so tired of this. You have to let me save you sometime, or else I'll never be able to pay you back.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for you to pay all of us on the way back to Neverwinter.
You all put me in danger. I'm not
No.
paying you a single coin.
Oh, then you'll be
Your
paying me another
grandfather,
way.
great-grandfather,
My
whatever his
bedroll's a
name
little
is.
cold at night. I'm thinking you can fix that.
Maybe you'd best shut your mouth, Ranger. Your words are starting to anger me.
Oh, really? What a surprise. How'd you like it if I left you here in Luskan territory with your righteousness to keep you company?
I won't have you speaking to Chandra like that, Bishop.
Jealousy's thick in this little band, I see. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten your pretty face, fair leader. But perhaps my words were ill-chosen, just like this journey. Now that we have our precious little treasure, shall we go?
There's nothing really here. I checked before. I've already looted this. I could look at the frescoes, but there's nothing really here. Okay.
Hey, welcome back! Glad to see you've all returned, and in one piece, no less.
Good to see you as well. I have discovered, actually, that I have an extra piece inside.
What do you mean?
Tell me everything you know about this wound on my chest.
Look, I don't know why you're asking again. Surely you've heard this before. You were just a babe when West Harbor was attacked near the end of the war with the King of Shadows. You suffered that wound from a stray arrow or debris.
I need to hear every detail.
I don't know anything else, especially about something that happened so many years ago. What about where you've been?
I discovered that there is a shard lodged within me.
Inside the wound on your chest. That means you've been carrying around the shard almost your entire life. We had no idea.
Ah, notice the stumble in his words. Your uncle has been keeping secrets, I think.
Silence, Bishop.
No.
I don't know if I'm the best one to
Your
be telling you
father
this.
has.
But if you've got one of those shards in you, I think you've earned the right to hear everything.
Okay. I want to hear the whole story.
Dagon probably already told you, but when you were an infant, West Harbor was the site of a battle, a terrible battle. The King of Shadows himself led an army of demons against the Neverwinter army, which had gathered at the village. West Harbor was struck suddenly, without warning. There was panic, confusion, villagers fleeing every which way to escape the battle. But Dagon's wife Shayla and your mother Esmeril did not. They stayed behind to save you. As demons and mage fire rained upon the village, they fought to reach your crib. By the time Dagon even realized they were missing, it was too late. He could only watch from a distance as the village was consumed in the battle.
Okay, but I was told my mother died giving birth to me.
It wasn't my decision to keep what happened to your mother from you, and my brother will be furious I told you. I guess he thought it would be too much for you. In any case, when the few that remained returned to the village, no one was alive. Except you. Your mother was there. So much blood, and you were clutched in her bosom. A deep wound in your chest. She tried to shield you, but the shard must have cut through her and into you. No one knew how you survived, but you did, and your wound sealed itself within days, leaving the scar that you still bear. But if that wound was due to the shard that pierced you, then that raises many questions, and I'm afraid I'm just all out of answers.
Oh. Oh. It wasn't easy to share that with me. Thank you. Sorry.
It's been with me for a long time.
Nodded off a little bit there. It's
I am glad I could finally speak of it.
Why the long faces, you two? Somebody die? If so, sounds like a cause for celebration to me. Grobnar, you worthless half-man, strike up a tune before I strike you. Of course, Sir Bishop. It so happens I have just the tune. By the way, I've decided it would be in both our interests if I stay on with you.
Why would you want to do that?
What? Does a man need a reason? Come now. Duncan's kind request was enough to start this, I think. Why not finish it?
We don't need any more of your help.
Ah, why don't you let our leader speak for herself, Paladin, without you speaking for her, huh?
No, there's no need, Bishop. I'm sorry for before. But you've done more than...
Oh, come now, Duncan, I still owe you. And what better way to make it up to you than watching your kin here? After all, a debt is a debt, all the way until the end. Isn't that right?
I hate to ask, but what happens now? I can't go back to my farm, ashes and all.
You are welcome to travel with me if you'd like.
Why? Because we need someone who's easy on the eyes. That's what I'm here for, I believe.
If Chandra agrees to travel with us, the danger might be greater than within Neverwinter's walls, but that is not certain.
After all that happened, I feel like we should do what we can to protect her.
Well, I mean, you don't have to go that far, but... thanks.
Very well. She will travel with us.
You've just agreed to die before your time, farm girl. So be it.
If she's going to be with us, she'll need to do some catching up. We can't just keep on rescuing her all the time.
Indeed.
Rescuing me? I can rescue myself.
Sometimes.
When there's not too many lizard men or Githyanki.
Kelgar has a point. We need to train you so you'll be able to defend
Well,
yourself.
I know enough to use a sword, and I can handle myself in a fight. I mean, I'm no spellcaster, but if you need an extra blade... I admit you've rescued me twice now. And if you're going to help teach me to survive these attacks, I accept. But there's some things you're going to have to accept too. I don't like being left behind, because whenever you're out of my sight, suddenly all this trouble starts happening, and I'm really tired of it. So, look. I won't try to get in your way or anything,
so
but I don't
sudden.
want us to part ways again.
We were apart for weeks
I've lost too much already.
before I came back.
You're not leaving me behind,
That's sudden.
all right?
You have my word. I will teach you what I know and stand by you.
Then that's all I ask.
Chandra has joined your party. While learning from you, Chandra counts as a free companion and will not leave your
So
side.
the farm girl's going to join our band. Good. We need someone to make up for the paladin, or at least to catch arrows if Grobnar's already dead. For now, I say we crack some of those kegs and drown the flagon in wine.
I hate Bishop. Bishop's a bastard. It's taking a little bit of time to get this cutscene. Here we go, Act 2.
Lord Nasher, forgive us. She said it could not wait.
It is a matter of some urgency, and there is little time. My lord, I come to you with...
You will bow to Lord Nasher.
Of course. I meant no disrespect, my lord.
What brings you here, Torio? If there is some new dispute with Luskan, speak with the Trade Guild first, then...
Oh no, my lord. This matter concerns Neverwinter. There is a murderer loose in your city.
Murderer? And whom has this murderer killed?
An entire village lies dead, my lord.
Naval, have our scouts reported anything about...
The village was slaughtered, and now the murderer hides here within your walls. You must initiate a search at once.
Only one of us wears a crown. Yet you dare to give me orders within my halls? I will do nothing until I confirm this village's destruction. Then, if I see fit, I will act. Do not test me on this.
Whatever pleases you, my lord. But I would act quickly, lest the murderer slip through your fingers. If that were to happen, I have no doubt there would be serious repercussions. I do not need to remind you of the extradition treaty.
By every god and his mother, what a fool I was to ever sign anything bearing Luskan's seal.
I can have Torio detained, Lord Nasher.
No, she would not be so bold if there were not something to her claims. Dispatch scouts, Naval, and order the watch to search the city. I think it would be in our interest to find the killer before Luskan does.
If I may, my lord, I have someone well suited to aid in our search. An agent of ours, Sand. I think that he can help us find our true murderer, no matter how deep Luskan tries to hide him.
Sand? I recall that one. I thought he was our eyes, but not by choice.
In this matter, my lord, we may trust him implicitly. He takes a certain pleasure in bringing Luskan truths to light.
Very well. See to it, Naval, and make haste.
Yep. Guess who gets to be accused of being a murderer? I wonder how this will go for my warlock. Because she is a murderer.
There you are.
How can I be of assistance?
I am here because Luskan has accused you of murder. An entire village, no less. Have you heard of Ember?
I traveled through it. I didn't slaughter
I've
it.
scraped things from my boot that I respect more than Luskan. But unless we find some means of clearing you of these charges, we will have to surrender you to them. We've signed a treaty with Luskan. They have the right to dispense low justice for any crimes committed on their soil. But I'm not turning over a loyal member of the Watch to some Luskan dog on this day or any other.
So how do I prove my innocence?
Your guilt is preordained in a Luskan court. If you were a lord, knight, or even a squire, however, then matters would be different. You would be subject to high justice, and your trial would take place here in Neverwinter before Lord Nasher.
Tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I need you to go see Sir Grayson, one of Lord Nasher's most trusted knights, and become his squire. I may also send a friend of mine to assist you. He has proven invaluable in such cases in the past. Mind you, the matter must still go to trial, and if you cannot prove your innocence, then you will face execution. For now, let us deal with what we can. See Sir Grayson at once at Captain Berlena's office. Pledging yourself to Neverwinter's service will give us time to counter these Luskan lies, and until you answer for these charges, the gates of the city will be barred to you. Seek out Grayson, but do not leave the city.
Right.
No way in the hells will I let those Luskans get their hands on you.
But there's still something we can do, right? Even Naval said as much. All you have to do is pledge yourself to one of the knights and Luskan can't touch you.
And we're innocent, besides. I mean, the slaughter of an entire village? That's going too far, even by Luskan standards.
Is it? If you have something Luskan wants, they'd kill an entire city for it. They don't care. They attacked Neverwinter once, and even now they're sending fleets to attack Ruithim. Give them an excuse and you'll soon find Luskan blades at your gate.
Duncan, looks like we have a guest.
Oh, as if the day couldn't get any worse. What do you want, Sand?
I am here to help you. And your kin, actually.
Oh, really? And what's the price? If it's more than a half copper, you can see yourself out.
No, I seem to have been given an ultimatum, in fact. I have heard of your troubles with Luskan.
Word travels fast.
Know that if you are sent to Luskan, you will be killed.
Oh, tell me something I don't know.
I realize you may find my sincerity difficult to believe, but allow me to act on your behalf. There are laws, and there is right and wrong. While I believe you are quick to take liberties with the law, I do not believe you are guilty of this. And if they should get a hold of you, you will be killed. I believe people should answer for their crimes, but it must be just.
And what exactly will happen if I go to Luskin?
Well, at best, they will put you on trial, or what seems to be one, then execute you. At worst, they will dispense with the courtroom mockery and execute you as soon as you step within the gate. And when I say execute, do not think it will be one clean chop of a headman's axe. Luskins have all sorts of inventive ways for executing prisoners that is best not to describe on a full stomach.
That are best not to describe. I'm still not convinced why you want to help.
If you have ever been ruined by politics, you know that at some point one must make a stand, or else more will fall.
I think we should give him the chance. This is not a battle that can be won by swords, and I, for one, am ill-equipped for such a fight.
Sure. After all, a hedge wizard can't make things any worse. Maybe all that digging through books might prove useful.
If we need to burn down Luskin, then perhaps we shall seek you, Quara, but your ignorance will cause more damage here than you know. Luskin is not ruled by men, it is ruled by magic, by the masters of the towers. And if they have decided that you are to be delivered to them, then...
So, let them try.
Whatever spark of magic you think you have, you idiot girl, they will bleed from you by demon, spell, and curse until even your father won't be able to save you. And I suspect that what they seek may have consequence beyond you, beyond me, for much of the realms.
So what do you suggest?
Fortunately, becoming a squire is enough for our needs, and I believe you have already been told about someone who can help you. Sir Grayson, yes? Let me join with you. I have considerable experience with these matters, and foiling Luskin plots is something I relish.
Let us go seek out Sir Grayson together then. Welcome to our group, Sand. Okay, so... Mishka, Kelgar, and Sand.
Yes.
And Mishka levels up. Oof, that's a lot of dice. Really? Already that close to next level, huh? Okay. Okay, Peanc. Murderer? Really? Okay, ending the video here. Talk to you later.